television and the internet, it doesn't matter how much time you spend in front of it, it has zero ability to bond relationships. You know, this is kind of a no-brainer, but this is not the way to build a relationship. It's kind of a no-brainer, isn't it? But it doesn't count. And you're saying, listen, we have been watching TV all week together. What do you want? The only thing that counts is activities where we participate together without distraction. That's the only thing that counts. Going to a baseball game, you interact at a baseball game. You talk at a baseball game. Anything that you do, walking, canoeing, motorcycle riding, mountain climbing, anything that you do that your partner's together, it greatly enhances your marriage. But there's a difference between men and women, and I want you to listen to this now because this is part of the problem. The difference between men and women. Men are much more likely to call their wives their best friend than their wives are their husbands. Do you know that? That's an interesting thing. And it's because it's one of our deepest needs. One of a man's deepest needs is for his wife to be his friend and not his mother. Huge. It emasculates a man. It frustrates us. We don't want to be mothered. We were mothered for a long time. And now we don't want that anymore. We want a buddy. We want someone who hangs out with us. Men want a wife that just hangs out with them and does the fun things that they want to do. Okay? And men, this is another difference in us, about anything is a date. Well, just anything's a date. Is just, dress the way we are, walking out the door and just going doing just about anything. That's a date. Women are different. Women want conversation and meaningful interaction. Okay, when you're talking about going somewhere, in other words, man fun is what I just described. Woman fun is different. Women want to talk. Okay, and just going and shooting something and coming back, that's not, it just doesn't do it for them. And they don't consider it a date unless there's considerable effort involved. Okay, so let me talk to men and women just because it's an unchangeable reality where it's different. Let me talk about men and women and what we need to understand. Women need to understand that men open up when they're having fun. And a lot of women, they want their husbands to open up. There's 2 times that your husband, I'm just saying, write it down. And I'm going to pick on your husbands in just a minute. Don't get mad at me. But listen, 2 times that he will be most emotionally vulnerable with you. When he's having fun and right after sex. Okay. That's when men become vulnerable. So a lot of times women are wanting their husbands, why don't you ever open up and talk with me? Why don't you talk with me the way you talk with my friends? And they say, well, they're my friends. I have fun with them. And when men are very emotionally modest, we're not like women. Women are very emotionally immodest. They will talk to anybody about anything. It's just everything's on the table. Men are very, very guarded. And I'm not going to open up to you until I'm convinced that you like me. And that you're my friend. And so that's it. Here's what men need to understand. Women need planning. They need effort. In fact, that's what a woman considers to be romantic. You planned it and you went to a lot of trouble. It's just, I don't want to go jump in your pickup and go driving. I've done that for a month and I want something better than that. And she's interested in the real you. At some time in an activity with her that she's going to have fun doing, there has to be some face-to-face. Women are much more verbal than men. It's just true. And women want details. They don't want headlines. And so what men need to understand is at some point in time during the baseball game, if she's going to go and enjoy it, the payoff for you is she's by your side and she's having fun. I mean, this is more important to a man than you can ever describe. Men just like to see their wives enjoying them and just enjoying life. It's a great payoff for a man. Just we're having fun. We like doing this. I got my buddy with me. I got my best friend with me, my wife. But for a woman, it's not the same. She's not there, thinking to herself, oh my gosh, look here, I've got my best friend with me. And not that she never feels that way. I'm just saying what she's thinking is that we're connecting. we're connecting.
Thank you for joining us. Experience the life-changing series Sex, Love, and Communication on CD or DVD. Follow your interests and get social by connecting with Jimmy and Karen and the Ministry of Marriage Today on Twitter. Marriage Today's latest book, Lifelong Love Affair, is an essential tool couples can turn to again and again for inspiration and strength. Order your copy today. Become a rock-solid partner today and equip yourself with the tools you need for a successful marriage. $14, $28, or $56 per month. Choose the partnership level that's right for you. Become a rock-solid partner today.